On July 26, 2025, the deep stillness of the Louisiana swamps was interrupted by a wave of grief that rolled far beyond the bayous. Junior Edwards, beloved alligator hunter, devoted family man, and breakout star of Swamp People, passed away at the age of 63. His death, quietly confirmed by his family through a heartfelt message shared by his son Willie Edwards on social media, marked the end of a legendary chapter in Cajun country. For many, Junior wasn't just a reality star. He was a symbol of strength, tradition, and authenticity. He wasn't polished or rehearsed. He didn't need flashy words or dramatic flair. With his weather-worn hands, his steady aim, and a shotgun slung across his back, he embodied what it meant to survive with pride and humility. And now, as the waters he once ruled ripple quietly under southern skies, we remember the man who hunted not for glory, but for love, family, and legacy. Born in Bayou Sorrel, Louisiana, Junior Edwards came into a world that demanded toughness and rewarded resilience. The swamp wasn't just scenery, it was his classroom, his livelihood, and his refuge. From a young age, Junior learned how to hunt, fish, trap, and provide. His childhood was far from easy, but it was rich in tradition and skill. There were no shortcuts in the bayou, and Junior never looked for one. Long before television ever came calling, he had built a name in his region as one of the most capable, disciplined, and fearless swampers around. He wasn't loud about it. He didn't need to be. His reputation spoke through every successful hunt and every lesson he passed down to his children. Junior knew the value of what the land gave on. He knew it had to be respected. When Swamp People premiered on the History Channel in 2010, viewers across the country were introduced to a cast of real-life bayou legends. But among them, Junior Edwards stood out. With his stoic demeanor, his signature overalls, and a face that told 1,000 stories, he captured the hearts of fans who saw in him something rare authenticity. He wasn't acting for the camera, he wasn't performing. He was simply living his truth, and the world was lucky enough to witness it. But what truly resonated with audiences was his bond with his son Willie. Episode after episode, the Edwards duo showed us what real family looked like: quiet teamwork, mutual respect, and an unspoken love passed from father to son in the language of survival. Whether they were tagging gators or fixing engines, their connection was undeniable. Junior wasn't just raising a son, he was building a legacy. Over the years, Junior became a fan favorite. His calm under pressure, unmatched tracking instincts, and relentless work ethic made him a standout on the show. But he never let fame get to his head. He remained grounded in his values: faith, family, and hard work. While others might chase attention, Junior chased the next sunrise on the water, the next line to check, and the next lesson to teach Willie. As Swamp People gained millions of viewers worldwide, Junior's popularity grew, but he never changed. That humility is part of what made him unforgettable. Though Junior eventually stepped away from the series, his impact remained. Fans continued to ask for his return. Social media was filled with comments like, "Swamp People hasn't been the same without Junior, and he was the heart of the show." But for Junior, the spotlight had always been secondary. He preferred the quiet life: early mornings on the swamp, evenings with his wife Teresa, weekends spent passing down knowledge to his grandchildren. Despite leaving the show, he never left the water. He kept hunting, kept working, and kept living the only way he knew how, with integrity. Behind the scenes, Junior was a man of love and loyalty. He married Teresa Edwards, his lifelong partner and biggest supporter. Together, they built a life rooted in tradition and family. They raised Willie with strong values, and their bond remained unshaken throughout the years. Though Junior fiercely guarded his privacy, it's known that he was a devoted husband, father, and grandfather. In a rare 2013 interview, he said, "All this TV stuff, Dan, matter as much as the people who wait for me to come home." That one sentence said it all. For Junior, family was everything. Financially, Junior lived modestly. While reality television brought in earnings, he never flaunted his wealth. According to various sources, his estimated net worth ranged between $500,000 and $1 million. Much of it came not just from Swamp People, but from years of gator hunting, local business, and careful living. He He wasn't flashy. He wasn't chasing luxury cars or mansions. His lifestyle reflected who he was: humble, rooted, and practical. He invested in tools, boats, and education for his family, not extravagance. To him, legacy meant more than luxury, and it showed in the way he lived. As he entered his 60s, Junior began facing health issues that he kept mostly private. Unlike some public figures who broadcast every detail, Junior chose to keep his struggles close to home. According to close family members, he had battled a brief illness in the months leading up to his passing. Despite this, he remained active for as long as he could, still checking lines and staying connected to the life he loved. Then, on July 26, 2025, surrounded by family, Junior Edwards passed away peacefully. The news broke the hearts of fans across the country. Willie's announcement was short, but powerful. "I lost my hero today. He was everything to me." And in that moment, the world felt that loss deeply. Tributes poured in. The History Channel honored him as a symbol of Cajun strength and swamp tradition. Fans across X, Facebook, Reddit, and YouTube shared clips, quotes, and stories, some remembering his iconic gator catches, others recalling the life lessons he'd casually drop between scenes. His catchphrases became memorials, his steady presence became legend, and his quiet departure felt like losing a part of the American fabric. One fan wrote, "Junior taught me more about life in one episode than most people do in a lifetime." And that, in many ways, was the essence of who he was. Junior Edwards didn't need to shout to be heard. He didn't need awards to be remembered. He was the kind of man who left footprints in the mud-damned memories in our hearts. His biography reads not like a script, but like a testament. A man who worked with his hands, loved with his whole heart, and lived without pretense. From Bayou Sorrel to living rooms across the world, he carried the spirit of the swamp with pride. He taught us about family, about respect for the land, about what it means to be real in a world obsessed with the artificial. His death may have silenced his voice, but not his message. In a 2014 local interview, Junior said something that now echoes with even more meaning. "The swamp teaches you everything: how to live, how to lose, and how to keep going." And as we reflect on his life, we see how true that was. He lived with purpose. He lost with grace. And through Willie, through his family, and through every fan who is touched by his journey, he keeps going. Junior Edwards is gone, but his story is not over. It lives in the water, in the stories, in the legacy. So if his life, his love, and his lessons meant something to you like this video, share your memories and subscribe to our channel. Let's honor Junior not with tears alone, but with gratitude. For the way he showed us that greatness isn't about being loud, it's about being true. Until next time, keep your heart steady, your aim sharp, and your roots strong. The legend of Junior Edwards lives on.